Dear brothers and sisters at the Generalkonferenz of our SDA Church, please allow me to explain shortly why I think it important to listen to the small group of 9 people who sent to you a letter on November the 19th asking to leave even consultative status in the United Nations. My name is Dr. Kurt Sternberger. I am a medical doctor and SDA member in regular standing in Austria since 1983. I was educated as a Roman Catholic and left this church because SDAs told me to leave Babylon. 1983, I was still convinced that human rights and the UN Charter are a very good and important thing for mankind. From 2000 to 2019, I served as a medical doctor in a high-security prison in Austria, also treating psychotic prisoners and people who were imprisoned because of organized crime in the war in Yugoslavia. Sitting together with high government officials, members of the Human Rights Commission, psychiatrists, Catholic priests, and even confessed Jesuits at lunch in prison, I learned that it is very difficult to declare the 3 angels' message with clarity and integrity while trying to offend nobody who does his best in honesty, yet still being a deceived person. Furthermore, it was quite difficult for me to accept the fact that human rights are the result of an atheistic French Revolution, granted by humans, and human rights can be withdrawn by humans if humans think it to be necessary for the so-called common good. In other words, there is a difference between unalienable rights granted by our Creator, as described in the American Constitution, and human rights which can and will be used even against us. Unfortunately, it's not possible to explain how this can happen in a time-limited video. Nevertheless, I earnestly ask you to lend your ear to this small group of 9 people and reconsider our UN status. Thank you very much for listening.